Nope, not that one. Throw the damn.
Don't cower as your father did. Be better than him, Lara. Rise above his failings. You can't. You think?
See, what happened to my bottle? I mean, my can. I had one in my hand. Oh, here's one. Yes! Yes! I can't believe he actually fell for that, because he... Wow, I don't care. I'm gonna take it! Give me my bow. Yes! Yo, what's... Yo, have I killed Anna yet? Man, your destiny is a lie!
I was meant for greatness.
Bitch, you ain't Drake.
This was never your destiny. Your sister let you believe that.
I did all of this for her. Don't you walk away from me.
I'm not walking, I'm running.
Trinity killed your father.
No, you're lying.
He begged for his life. And when that failed, he begged for yours.
You're wrong! Shut up! Just shut up!
Ah!
Ew!
Burn in hell.
I was probably supposed to do like a fancy animation kill, but I just wanted to shoot him for the face. Yeah.
Anna! Stop! Your men are defeated. Your brother is dead. No! That's what Trinity has wrought. Death. And that's all they'll ever bring. Give this up. I gave up everything for this. I have no intention of giving it to Trinity.
What about your father? You're dooming him to be mocked by history. How can you let this go?
Cause I watched Frozen,
When you're
bitch.
so close.
And I didn't like that movie at all. Gosh, I wish someone told me that was a
I'm
musical.
willing to make that sacrifice. I can't let you take it.
Think of the millions suffering and dying. We can save them. We can change the world.
Change isn't always better.
The cost is too high, Anna. We aren't meant to live forever. Death is a part of life.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's dying.
But this isn't about you. This is about humanity, about protecting what it means to be human.
They're coming. We're surrounded.
Oh my man! He can't. Wait, can he die?
The source is not meant for the world.
This is your chance, Lara. Everything I've done, everything you've done. Another Croft doesn't have to die for this.
But I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not.
Let's just leave. She's not gonna make it out alive.
Please. I'm dying. This is my only hope.
Anna, no!
Oh shit! Give it to them! Give it to them! We don't need it! Oh! She's gonna break. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh, without that, he'll die, won't he?
Sorry.
Oi! City lights!
Jacob, hold on.
I've held on for too long already.
You knew I'd destroy it.
In all my years, I've met few as extraordinary as you.
Man, I really like Jacob. I thought he was gonna betray us at some point, but he never did. He never did.
My ending.
I'm sorry. All I wanted
Man,
was
press
to make
F to pay your respects.
You already have.
Oh, I'm never gonna let that go. No one's gonna let that go. Shit.
You already have.
Oh shit, he's dusting the wind.
My dearest Lara, I often think about how my father would turn over in his grave if he knew the shame I had brought upon our family's name. Croft, what does it even mean? I just hope you can make your own mark on this world someday. Remember that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Destroying the source was the right thing to do.
I still feel like I let him down.
I think you would have made the same choice.
Wait a minute.
Come on. You've got...
Yay! Oh yeah, he lived. I forgot about that. He got healed by that magic dust.
I listened to his last tape 1,000 times, but it's as if I was hearing my father's words only now, for the first time. It doesn't matter what choices he would have made. I have to make my own. The myth of Katesh was real. There are secrets out there that can change the world. I need to find them, not for my father, not for anyone else. Trinity is still out there, and they're more powerful than I ever imagined. I can stop them. I can make a difference. I can make the right difference.
You can make the difference. You can do it, Laura. The price of truth. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Oh. Wow. Okay, time to give my review of the game. Honestly, it's been a while since I played the original Tomb Raiders. I can only remember... damn it. I remember 2 of them on the PS3, and I remember the very first one on the PS1. And I only played 1 on the PS1, and I didn't play all of them, but I have watched most of them. And I even watched the terrible movies. But, I really enjoyed this one. But, I don't think it was necessarily as good as the reboot. In fact, I think the reboot was probably better. And there are a few reasons why. Well, first of all, the reboot had it had bigger stages, sequences. And I know Tomb Raider is not an action franchise, it's more of a puzzle, but still, they really haven't captured the original, like, puzzles, and they haven't really captured that perfectly yet, like the old ones. It seems it's still more of an action adventure Uncharted sort of reboot instead of like the original, games, which is not a bad thing per se. I mean, it could be better, but it could definitely be worse. We have seen a lot of reboots which are just shit, and the reboots for Tomb Raider have been really, really good. Now, the story was, I think, weaker than the first one. Now, this is where I have a problem with the second one. It seems like they showed... I could be a little biased, but I would have been happy to see some more filler in this game. Like, showing her past life... Not past life, I mean, like, her life after she came back from the Endurance. Seeing the ridicule, like, I know there was some brief moments, little cutscenes, but being able to play those moments just for like maybe like 10-20 minutes between every 2 or 3 sections, having flashbacks like that could have strengthened the story a lot more, I think. And now these death lists at the end, the supernatural, they were pretty cool, but it just felt like they waited too long to make an appearance. Like the very last couple like sections, like 1 or 2 chapters, they were there. But in the reboot, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, we saw them like halfway through the game. Now and then like they appeared randomly, like more frequently, and then at the very end there's a lot of them. It was very similar to the city at the end with the fireballs where you had to destroy the gate. It was very similar to that. And there's also like the similar, there's a path you have to take, the bridge. Then there's the tower we have to climb as well. And it was really well done, I think. But I would just put it slightly below Tomb Raider 1. Of course, I don't have freaking audio, so I'm missing the soundtrack. I'm missing a lot of moments which could be better. But at the very least, it's not better, and it's not as worse. If I gave the Tomb Raider an 8, this one I would give like a 7.5. I would have to have more time to think about it, but basically it's like a 0.5 difference how this one's slightly lower. But I really enjoyed playing it, but I thought it would be longer, to be honest. I skipped a lot of tombs though. In the first one I did do like all of them, but they were more easy to find, and this one, I don't know, I couldn't find a lot of them. I found like 2 of them. One of them I needed explosive arrows, and I found it at the end, or like halfway through the game, but I didn't go back. So I do know what some of them are. And also one of them I tried to find, but I went down the wrong way, and I ended up going to the village, and I missed the campfire, so I had to go all the way around for that one. So yeah, basically though, I did enjoy this game. I did enjoy it, but I just felt like it was missing a few things, like, the flashbacks, the cutscenes, and I enjoyed the nature part with fighting the bear and wolves. I wouldn't have minded doing that for a little bit longer, like at another section of the game, like halfway through the section you get lost, and you and Jonah had to search for yourselves for something, or you and Jacob, or you and anyone else, Lord, anyone else, and also I know like the first game was supposed to show her like crippled. Well, not crippled. I mean, it shows her like strained, or like she went through a lot, and she's a survivor, and this is her rise to power, and not power, but you know what I mean. Rise to who she is in the first games, and I kind of wish they showed her doubting herself a little bit more often, even though she discovered a lot of shit. I wish they fleshed that out in the back, like her dad's a fraud, and she's trying to live up to the name, and they did it in the beginning, just a little bit, when they showed Jonah and the guy stealing the book, but they didn't do it enough, I think. But I definitely enjoyed the story. I'm definitely going to stream it as soon as I finish this playthrough. I mean, not as soon as probably tomorrow or the next day. And so I can get the audio portion. When I stream it, I can actually hear it. I'll probably crank it down to a lower difficulty. Like, I'm playing on normal, so I'll probably crank it on easy, just so I can enjoy the story and just like blow through people like an elephant through like a fence or something. I don't know, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. And I know I was quiet, I know I was serious, I know I fucked up a lot. I jumped off so many damn edges. I'm still waiting for the statistics. If it tells me how many times I died, I feel like I jumped off and missed jumps and just this man, I don't know what happened. Oh. But man, I didn't realize poison arrows were that strong, even affecting the supernatural, because I didn't think they would affect the deathless like that. That's kind of... Why would you put deathless in your name if poison can affect you? Like, that's just kind of stupid. I mean, it's like Final Fantasy. Like, why do you call yourself... Or you have the Final Fantasy series, but there's like 15 of them. Like, it's not the Final Fantasy, obviously, but... And you're not deathless, so like, why would you put that in your name? I don't know. And I know like the credits are playing, but all these people made this game, and it feels like Obama, hell, whatever. But it feels like, if you're gonna record or stream or do anything from a game or a soundtrack or whatever, at least you should pay the respect to the people who put all the work into the game. And all these people did something. I don't know what they did. Like, some did music, some did design, animations, blah, blah, blah. But they all put effort into this game, and it was a solid experience. So that's why I always show the credits when I do my playthrough. Oh. 2 weeks early.
Anna. You said another Croft doesn't have to die for this. What did you mean by that?
Don't you mean 2 weeks later?
You killed my father, didn't you?
Trinity ordered his execution. I couldn't do it.
You're lying!
I loved him.
Holy shit!
It's done. Good. What about Croft?
No. Not yet.
Is there a way I can Oh, I did not mean to continue. I wanted to see if there's a way I could see the, like, statistics. And if I press continue, where's it going to put me anyway? I'm kind of curious. Oh, it's probably going to put me right back into the open world. Probably. Not too sure. Not too sure what it's going to do. I know it's taking a long...
I know it's a lot to take in. I wish I could have been with him in the end.
Oh, I'm glad I pressed continued.
Knowing your people would be safe gave him comfort. He went peacefully. Thank you, Laura. Our oaths have been fulfilled. What will you do now? This is still our home. We will rebuild.
The chickens in the bottom.
There are still enemies in this valley. And there is still much to discover.
Ooh, that was my stomach.
Alexandra and her family are leaving too. Probably what's left of the old Soviet railroad.
I can't understand. What about our faith changes with Jacob's passing? This is still a sacred valley.
Is it? And what are we protecting anyway? The source lineage. We all have to ask ourselves some difficult questions, and I won't judge it.